Our show's called Fantasy.
And I'm Leslie Uggams, and you're looking at a field of fantasies, all waiting to be realized.
Now, today, old dear friends separated by 10 years and 2 continents meet again. By surprise, naturally.
And we'll meet a couple whose only fantasy is to have another baby, and they ask us to help.
Handsome, young sex symbol Tom Wopat helps choose a woman to be his leading lady.
All that plus laughter, tears, romance, surprise gifts, and above all, love.
That's a beautiful music by the Robinson Family.
This is Fantasy, a show where dreams do come true. And here's the man who makes them happen, Peter Marshall.
Thank you, Billy Armstrong. Hello. How are y'all? Nice to see you. Welcome. Oh, what a lovely audience today. Thank you so very, very much, audience, and welcome once again to our world of fantasy. You know, fantasies, they take many, many forms. Our staff, in fact, was intrigued by a fantasy letter that began this way. My fantasy is not for fame and fortune, to meet a famous celebrity, or even to go on a vacation of a lifetime. All I wanted is to have a baby. Now, that letter was from a young lady by the name of Mrs. Donna J. Fox, and I know she's sitting over here. Donna, where are you sitting? Hiya, Donna. Come on out here. I'd like to say hello to you. Where is Mr. Fox? Well, come out here, Mr. Fox. I want to meet the Fox family. What is your name?
Dave.
Donna and Dave Fox. Tell our audience what your fantasy was, what you said in your letter.
Well, we would like to have another baby, and our medical insurance doesn't cover pregnancy, and after the birth of our first one, the savings account is just about gone.
Do you know, somebody said to raise a baby today, it costs, by the time they're 18, something like $200,000. So it is expensive to have a baby today. Well, I tell you what we've done. We've decided to put the cart before the horse, and we are giving you a baby shower. And I tell you what kind of a baby shower it's going to be. It's going to be a shower of cash in the fantasy fountain right over there. And Dave is invited to join you, Donna. Let's hope you both grab enough money to make that fantasy come true. Have your second child. And our staff, well, if you'll go right backstage, they will get you ready into the fantasy outfits. We're going to see you in the fantasy fountain. Donna and Dave Fox. Say, if you're watching today in Philadelphia, the city of brotherly love and the cradle of liberty, the place where Rocky ran up those steps to the art museum, you may know some of the folks you're about to see as they get a surprise visit from the fantasy truck. And here with that story is Leslie Uggams. Leslie?
Thank you, Peter. I had a chance for the first time to go on the road with the fantasy truck in Philadelphia. We had received a letter from Philly resident Pat Nelson, a former model who's trying to start a new career as a commercial artist, while at the same time attempting to pick up the pieces after a divorce. Her fantasy, she had written, was to get a working wardrobe so that she can get her new career off the drawing board, which we did for her with the help of her friend Jerry Lowe Monaco. And for a story about a comeback taking place in Philadelphia, what better place to do it than on the steps of the Philadelphia Museum of Art, where Sylvester Stallone as Rocky Balboa had expressed his courage and determination. Now, you may think I'm here, but I'm actually in Philadelphia. Hi, Pat. Jerry. I'm Leslie Uggams from Fantasy. Hi, Jerry.
Hi,
how you doing?
Nice to meet you.
Come on, how you doing?
I'm fine, thank you.
Now, do you remember when you wrote this letter to us, Fantasy, saying that you wanted to take a chance on chances?
Yeah.
Well, here we are. See, anything can happen on Fantasy.
Oh, God.
And let me tell you something. Are you surprised now to see us here in Philadelphia?
Yeah, very much so. I never thought you would make it.
Jerry, come on over here. He's been working with us real nice so that we were able to surprise you this morning. And, of course, you said you decided to take a chance on chances. And I know that you're getting ready to start a new career and being a commercial artist and doing something that you wanted to do. And I know that you wanted a working wardrobe. Well, we happen to have a well-known, famous designer by the name of Phyllis Eldon, and here she is. Come on in here, Phyllis.
How are you doing? I'm Phyllis.
Nice to meet you.
Pat, what we're going to do for you today is to fulfill your fantasy for your wardrobe. We're going to custom design and custom tailor a couple of different outfits for you. And then we have you color analyzed by Hamitra Jones.
Well, now, why don't we bring in Hamitra Jones, who's the color analyst. Come in here, Hamitra. How are you?
I'm just fine. Hi, Pat. How are you? What we're going to be doing is color analyzing you using the Keys de Vogue system of color analysis, which is the most sophisticated system that's been developed.
Well, if you think this is something, you ain't seen nothing yet, because we have accessories for you. Bags, shoes, belts, by a guy named Gucci.
Oh, jeez. That's enough. That's enough.
I think that's a working wardrobe you could be proud of.
Yes, very much so. Thank you.
It couldn't be a more perfect place than being right here on the steps here in Philadelphia, where Rocky Balboa trained for his championship fight, and we hope that you're going to be training for a wonderful career in the art world.
I very much feel like a champ. When I climbed those stairs, I felt like Rocky, but when I got to the top, I felt terrific. My advice to anybody out there who has a fantasy is to go for it.
Pat, we know with your Phyllis Eldon wardrobe and Gucci accessories, you are on your way.
I have always known you're not all there. Part of you is here. Coming up, the Foxes strive for a new life in the Fantasy Fountain, and then a story of friends years and continents apart. Interesting story. Coming up.
The great taste of Chuck Wagon. Stuff stuck in their tracks. The great taste of Chuck Wagon. Stuff stuck in their tracks.
What gives Chuck Wagon brand dog food the taste that stops dogs in their tracks? The hearty taste of beef, chicken, and vegetable-flavored chunks, all coated with real meat juices.
The great taste of Chuck Wagon. Stuff in their tracks.
From Purina.
Mom, my maxi pad. I've discovered something I like better. Maxi Thins. Thin pads. I need protection. Me too. I tried Maxi Thins for comfort, but stayed with them for protection. And they're folded in neat packages to go anywhere.
Maxi pads need bulk to protect. Maxi Thins replaces bulk with a special material that works just as well, so you get protection in a thin, comfortable pad.
Hi, Mom. My Maxi Thins.
Your Maxi Thins? Try them for comfort. You'll stay with them for protection. Maxi Thins.
I'll let them stay. They're really having fun.
Who says car problems can't be fun? Here's Mattel's portable Hot Wheels service center for your children.
Looks like he needs a new set of tires. A new set of tires?
The more problems they find, the more fun they'll have.
And while you're here, better check the transmission.
And when they're all through playing, it folds right up to carry away. Mattel's Hot Wheels service center. Who says car problems can't be fun?
This is the Mattel Rail Runner.
Sleep tight, honey.
At bedtime, it's a train that runs slowly back and forth along the rail of your baby's crib with about 15 minutes of lullaby music to lull your baby to sleep. But the Rail Runner does more than just run the rails. It's a toy he can push all around. The Mattel Rail Runner. It's like having two toys in one from Mattel.
Standing here with the Fox family, Dave and Donna, and they want a new baby. They just can't afford to have a new baby. It's very expensive today, I guess, for almost anything, and we are going to send them into the Fantasy Fountain. A few rules. First of all, there's over $100,000 in there, all in $50 denominations. A couple of rules: don't grab from the ceiling, no grabbing from the floor. Kind of scoot the money away so you're not standing on any of the bills. Wait for my signal. We only count the money that is in the bag, all righty? No kicking of the money up like that. You can kind of just move around. Boy, we're rooting for you. You only have 20 seconds, so get in there. And remember, make yourself comfortable. And wait for my signal. Get the money blowing all around you. Donna, Dave, Fox, let's see what we can do. All right, are you ready? Are you ready to go? Let's start the fountain. Go! Oh, good! Grab it! Oh, that's a good one. Good start there, Dave. Come on, Donna. That's it. That is it. Oh, my goodness gracious. Oh, what did... Oh, goodness gracious. Yes, come out here. Now for the fun thing. You hold this microphone. We are going to count. Remember, $50 bill denominations. So if it's 20, it's $1,000, right? That's 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I can do very well. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, that's 1,000. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. So I can only add $1,750. Thank you, Dave Fox. Thank you, Donna. You think of us now and come back here with a new baby in about a year, all right? We'll put her or him on fantasy. Leslie?
Opening our mail is always satisfying, especially when it means reading a letter filled with love and good wishes. And we received such a letter from a woman, we've invited her to come down here and be in our audience. So let's meet her and see if she's as nice in person as she is when putting pen to paper. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Jennifer Lord. Jennifer, where are you? Ah, hi, Jennifer. Come on over here. Well, how you doing?
Fine.
Welcome to our show. And Jennifer, we really enjoyed your letter, especially the way you began. Now, what did you say your favorite daytime program was?
Fantasy. I watch it every day.
Oh, I love to hear that. And why do you like our show?
Because it makes dreams come true.
Oh, well, you wrote us about a reunion that you wanted to have with someone. And I know you realize that it takes time to set some of these things up. So you may have to come back for that one. But would you mind talking about it now anyway, telling us a little bit about it?
10 years ago, I was in Germany, and I was alone. I didn't know anyone, and it was a big change because I'd never left home. I never left California. And I have 6 sisters and 1 brother. And I was just, you know, really lonely when I went there. It was close to Christmas, and it was close to my birthday.
Now, how long ago was this?
About 10 years ago.
10 years ago, okay. Now, you said that you were lonely, and you were there, and you had a birthday that came up. Well, how did you celebrate that birthday?
Well, I met a girl a couple times before at the NCO club. We used to go there for bingo and different game nights they had. And one night she asked, it was on my birthday, and my husband and I we planned to go out to dinner, but we didn't know how to read the German menus, and she did. Her and her
husband. What was her name?
Gisela.
Gisela.
And her husband, Hans. And I didn't know this, but my husband and I went over there to pick them up so we can go out.
Yes.
And when I got there was a little party. And
she threw you a birthday party?
A little birthday party. And when I talked to her at the NCO club, she knew I had a lot of brothers and sisters, and she invited her sisters and a few of her friends. And before then, I was thinking about coming home because it was really lonely.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Because the food and the people were all different from our people here.
And she was nice enough through your party. Well, now, after you had this birthday party, did you continue a relationship with this lady?
Well, we did for a long, long time, but my husband and I split up, and I lost her address. I moved, and her husband and she split up, and she moved. And a year ago, right after my second son was born, I found her address in this box that I was going to throw away. And
so
I took a chance, and I wrote, and she sent me a card back, and I was just so happy to hear from her.
Oh, I can imagine after all that time. Now, I guess you can't afford to go over there and see her then.
No.
And I guess she can't afford to come over here.
Because she's getting a divorce too, and there's no way. But we had always talked about, because I've been over there. I was there 2.5 years. She's never been to the States, and I always wanted her to come to the United States so she can see how, so I can show off our country like she showed me hers.
Well, you know, we at Fantasy want to help bring those fond memories back to you of that wonderful German birthday party that you had. So we have playing a traditional German party song that you might have heard back in Germany. Here is the MW Variety Band. Come on out here, guys. Where are you? Oh, my goodness, let's get over here. something. Do you notice anything about this band? Let's take a look over here.
There's a girl.
Do you notice anybody here? Ladies and gentlemen, this is Gisela Geiger, who flew all the way from Sterling, West Germany. Turn around so we can see you. Come on, turn around here. And we know, Gisela, this is your first trip. So we can see her. First trip to America. Oh, well, this is a dream.
No. You wrote to me. You told me you'd see me next year.
Oh, well, I got news for you because we know that you're going to be in the good hands of your girlfriend here, Jennifer. And she told us that her fantasy was to show you around to our country here in America. And just as you showed her around in your beautiful country of yours. So we want you both to have lots of luck and spending lots of time together. And thank you for coming.
Premium Bakeware with Silverstone Nonstick presents Fluffy Puffy Muffins, Gooey Yummy Sticky Buns, Majestic Mountains of Cake, Sinfully Chewy Fudge Brownies. Your family will love your baking, and you'll love Silverstone for making cleanup so easy.
Look for the Silverstone seal on quality bakeware. Silverstone, the durable nonstick from DuPont.
It's a world of celebration, of stockings hung in expectation, of winking lights and wintry wonderland. M&M's go with the season, moms and Santas know the reason. M&M's melt in your mouth, not in your hand. All the world loves M&M's, they're a world of pure milk chocolate joy. All the world loves M&M's, they're neat to eat, fun to share, a part of Christmas everywhere. They go hand in hand with fun for everyone. All the world loves M&M's, they're a world of pure milk chocolate joy. All the world loves M&M's, they go hand in hand with fun for everyone.
M&M's chocolate candies. The milk chocolate melts in your mouth, not in your hand.
I had the dirtiest apartment in town. I just didn't have room for a big vacuum cleaner. So one day I brought home a new kind. Could it get the hidden dirt? The dirt didn't think so. My cat didn't think so. But this was the Mighty Mite from Eureka. It was compact, but it had power. Mighty Mite went everywhere the dirt was and got it.
Mighty Mite from Eureka gets dirt you can't see.
Thursday, pressure from a visiting VIP causes Lydia to crack. And Doris tries to reunite her broken family.
We have nothing to say to each other.
Fame.
If you're going to be in the Los Angeles area and you'd like to be a member of our studio audience, just write to Fantasy, NBC Tickets, 3000 West Alameda, Burbank, California, 91523.
You know, Peter.
What?
Out in our audience today are a lot of women who all share the same fantasy.
Really? What is it?
To meet a handsome leading man and act in a scene with him.
Well, here I am.
I'm sorry, Peter. We didn't mean you.
Oh, doggone it. We do have a leading man, actually, and you knew him as Luke Duke from the Dukes of Hazzard. Here's your handsome leading man, ladies, Tom Wopat. Come on. Hi, Peter. Hi, Tom.
Hi, Tom.
Good to see you. Woo! Okay, let's set up the scene here.
All right.
All right.
It's time to choose 3 leading ladies, and we found 3 women, all of whom share the same fantasy to act in a scene with a handsome leading man.
These are the 3 hopefuls. Will you run up here and get in the middle of all this group here? Judy Collins, Laura Horowitz, and Susan Fry. Come on up here, girl.
All right.
All righty. It's your over there. Hello there.
And we're not going to decide, Peter, who gets to do the scene. We're going to let the audience do that.
Yeah, that's right. Now, we have some voting devices out there, and we're going to test the acting ability of these young acting hopefuls. And Tom will direct them, and then you will vote on who you feel is the best actress. First of all, I think we're going to set up a scene, and we're going to start with your name is?
Judy Collins.
You are Judy Collins, all right? Tom, why don't you set up the scene for us, all right?
All right. Now, each of you are going to get a shot at this scene. There's 3 different scenes. Now, the first one is your boyfriend tells you that he's been 2-timing you. Now, I'm your boyfriend. Now, the test is how do you react to my admission of guilt, okay? Your name is Judy?
Judy.
Judy, I've fallen in love with someone else. Okay.
Calm down, Judy, calm down.
One reaction, okay.
Woo!
Laura.
What is your name, please?
Laura. This is Laura. Laura, I'm in love with another girl.
How could you? I hate you. Stay away from me. Oh, that was wonderful.
Constant rejection here.
Yeah, you feel rejected?
Yes.
You have one more chance of being
Susan.
rejected. This is Susan Fry.
Susan Fry. Susan, I'm in love with someone else.
What? Wait. Oh, my goodness.
Okay,
Oh,
all right.
calm down,
Hold
Susan.
it. We have 2 more scenes to go.
Yeah, we got 2 more.
Yeah, that's right.
This
Poor
job's
man's
real
gonna
killer,
be
Peter.
dead.
Oh, it really is. I'm so glad I'm not the leading man on this turkey, I'll tell you. Okay, second test. What do we got here?
Okay, now in the second test, now, your date has just done something that you don't like. Or maybe you do, but you don't want him to know yet. So the test is to tell him in such a way, you have to tell him to stop, firmly but gently. Now, your line is, stop it, I'm not that kind of girl. Classic, original, too. Okay, let's see, I'll do something, I don't know.
Oh, my goodness. We're going to kill this man before this is over.
I think I lost the contact. Come here.
Oh, my gosh.
Wait just a second.
Come here.
I think you're going to get stunt pay on
Here,
this.
you got to talk in this.
Oh, is that here? Okay, here we go now with Laura.
Laura here.
Laura. Laura, I won't do that. Believe me. Let's see. I'll try something else. I don't know what.
Does she know what her line is?
Something. She knows what her line is. It's stop it. I'm not that kind
Oh,
of
okay.
girl.
All right.
Just push me. Here we go.
Stop it. I'm not that kind of a girl.
Okay.
Less dangerous.
Okay, Susan.
I like the second one. Okay, Susan. Listen, here. I'm just gonna.
Stop it. I'm not that kind of girl.
Now the third and final test, Tom. Tell the audience about that.
Oh, this is the third and final
Judy.
test. This is my favorite, by the way.
Oh, good.
Don't kill him, please.
No. Well, she could this time. The thing is you look into my eyes, tell me that you love me, and kiss me passionately.
Because I'm so sorry for what I've done.
Okay. All right.
Oxygen.
Cut. Number 2. Laura.
Number 2.
Oh, I love you so much.
Cut.
The Dukes of Hazzard, better like
Number 3.
Go
Susan.
to it, Susan.
Roll 'em.
Tom, I love your belt buckle.
Well, yeah.
Wow.
Okay.
Oh, I don't know, Peter. This is not going to be easy.
I think they're all great.
They are terrific.
Great.
All right.
Great. But
Now
you
it's
know-
audience time. Leslie, tell them
Yes,
about audience.
now, okay, audience, this is your chance here. We need you to vote. Now, you've got all those voting devices in front of you and right near your seats. Now, if you vote for Judy, you press number 1. And if you vote for Laura, you press number 2. If you vote for Susan, you press number 3. You ready out there? All right, vote!
Vote! Here we go. You will not leave empty-handed. You both did a terrific job, and we have some terrific gifts for the 2 of you. And tell Tom about the leading lady and stuff like that. It's kind of exciting what's going to happen to you two.
Yes. Okay, Tom, now we want you to take your leading lady away, and you will have a chance to rehearse together. Oh, aren't you lucky? And then on location, our fantasy crew will film the screen test of a lifetime and the culmination of Susan's fantasy.
A big round of applause for our star and director and punching bag, Mr. Tom Wopat. Tom, thank you very much. Congratulations, Susan.
Thank you, Bob.
Nice to see you. Thank you.
Good luck, Susan.
Some members of our studio audience and some fantasy participants will receive the Pontiac Silver Issue ingot key holder from the manufacturers, the 1,000, 2,000, 6,000 Grand Prix, and the Firebird Trans Am furnished by Pontiac. Yamaha's new innovative PC100 card reader portable keyboard allows you to create your own melody variations on top of the programmed accompaniment furnished by Yamaha. Smith Corona's electric portable typewriter lets you correct errors quickly and neatly with its keyboard corrector furnished by Smith Corona. The service merchandise gift certificate, famous brand name items, select from our 500-page catalog or redeem it at one of our showrooms furnished by Service Merchandise.
Next, for eager men and for very beautiful and athletic women, where anything may happen.
That's not air.
My flash didn't work anyway. Dead batteries.
I want to try Duracell.
Come on.
Seriously, Duracell batteries give you 4 times as many flashes.
Regular carbon batteries average less than 50 flashes, but you can count on 200 flash photos and more with Duracell. The copper top battery. No regular battery looks like it.
Or lasts like it.
How can I go to the ball like this? Who are you?
You very curled mother.
Ooh.
And boy, do you need abracadabra.
Is it magic?
It's electric, but it has retractable teeth.
Oh.
Just wrap, curl, retract. Abracadabra. Tight curls, no tangles, no ridges.
How can I thank you?
By your own, sweetheart. I have to look good, too.
Abracadabra. New from Winmere.
Hi, it's Jane Russell. Hurry, full-figured girls. Now it's time to save. In the Playtex 18-hour Time to Save sale. The once-a-year chance to save 20% on our 18-hour bras, girdles, and all-in-ones. They're fabulous. 18-hour means real support, real control, real comfort. So hurry. Don't miss out on this Time to Save sale.
It's a crisp light. It's a dry light. It's a bright and twinkly kind of bright light. Now it's my wine, 'cause it's a brighter light. Almaden Light, Chablis.
The Bright Light, from the people with more experience at winemaking than any other California winery.
Make it your light, 'cause it's a brighter light. Almaden Light, Chablis.
Fantasy will return in a moment.
When a jealous woman tries to seduce Remington Steele,
Could you, put them away now?
could she really go this far?
Laura is dead.
Friday.
I don't want to grow up. I'm a Toys R Us kid.
They got a million toys at Toys R Us that she can play with.
I don't want to grow up. I'm a Toys R Us kid.
They got the best for so much less. You really flip your lid.
From bikes to trains to video games, it's the biggest toy store there is. Gee whiz.
I don't want to grow up.
'Cause baby, if I did, I couldn't be a Toys R Us kid.
More games, more toys, oh boy. I want to be a Toys R Us kid.
Another trip to the dry cleaners. Are you sure all those clothes really need cleaning? If it just needs freshening up, Sweater Fresh it. New Sweater Fresh freshens clothes right in your dryer. Just spray, toss in a warm dryer, and Sweater Fresh removes light dirt, wrinkles, and odors from cottons, wools, blends in minutes or pennies. So when you're not sure if something needs washing or dry cleaning, Sweater Fresh it. Try new Sweater Fresh. Freshens clothes in your dryer.
Introducing the new Braun Mini Peemer handheld electric blender. The Braun Mini Peemer's variable speed control makes it perfect for preparing a wide range of recipes faster, more easily. And it's easy to clean. Whisk fluffy egg whites and whipped cream. Even use Braun Mini Peemer directly on the stove for soups and purees. The Braun Mini Peemer is always ready to go. Available at gourmet shops and other fine stores.
Washington Monument threatens steps to protect the president at 4.
And now back to fantasy, where dreams do come true.
I just want our audience to know, by the way, that Tom Wopat is going to be co-hosting the show with Peter while I'm out there on the road meeting wonderful people from all parts of the country. And if If you have any fantasies, send them in about Tom Wopat, but no rough stuff, okay? Now, we received a cute letter from an 11-year-old, and I really like her. Here's how it reads in part. She says, she wrote when we first went on the air asking for a fantasy. Then she says, now I ask myself, what I did to earn it. Well, she decided that since she had never gotten better than a C in math, she determined to get better. Now, here's a copy of her test, and here's her report card, math, a B for the first time. So here's a Christmas fantasygram. Fantasygram to Joellen Rack, Cincinnati, Ohio. We're proud of you, Joellen. Keep up the good work. Your math will get even easier using the Atari 400 home computer. We're sending with love from Leslie and Peter. Peter?
Thank you, dear. I want to meet a gentleman in the audience by the name of Robert Potter. Where's Robert Potter? Come up here. Hiya, Bob. Good to see you. You know, Bob, I have a card out there, and the question is, how do you usually go about meeting young ladies? And then I look down here, what do you do for a living?
I'm a massage therapist.
Oh. Do you meet young ladies through massage?
Yes, not too frequently. Sometimes women are hesitant to receive a massage from a man, so I don't mind working on women, but usually I work on men.
Oh, yeah, well, okay, I understand. I prefer working on women here. Anyway, have you ever been in love?
Oh, certainly.
Of course you have. So we have all been in love, and that's what this fantasy is all about. How do you feel about doing a little traveling with a lovely but athletic femme fatale?
It sounds exciting.
Well, it's going to be exciting. We have 3 more gentlemen whose fantasies are to play along with us. But first, let's meet not 1, but 4 exciting, energetic, and very feminine athletes, each one representing a different fantasy adventure. Representing Mexico City is the beautiful and very talented 14-time All-American gymnast, Beth Johnson. Beth? Hiya, Beth. Next, representing Lake Tahoe is silver medalist and All-American in women's basketball at UCLA, and I have followed her career, the statuesque Ann Myers. Hi, Annie. Good to see you. Representing St. Thomas Virgin Islands is 1981's Miss Washington, USA. And for 4 years, a top professional bowler, the lovely Leila Wagner. And finally representing Hawaii is the delightful and daring 6-time women's windsurfer champion. A wavy welcome to Rhonda Smith. Hi, welcome to Fantasy. Now, Beth, nice to see you. Wonderful, lovely gymnast. Why are all gymnasts so kind of tiny? Is that the norm?
It helps when you swing around the bars. That way you don't get caught. Your feet don't get caught.
Yeah. Now, where's your trip? You're Mexico City.
Yes, Mexico.
Have you ever been there?
I've been to Mexico City, yes.
By the way, if you get the date, there are separate rooms. We want you to know that. I just didn't want any to... Jump ball. Hi, Ann. Nice to see you. Great basketball player. Gosh, nice to see you. Lake Tahoe, I'm sure you've been to Lake Tahoe.
Yes, beautiful.
Yeah, it is beautiful up there, and this is a nice time of year for Lake Tahoe. The snows are wonderful up in Heavenly Valley, and this is Leila Wagner, who I met for the first time in our makeup department. I'm not really this cute. This is all makeup, and she is a bowling champion, and we were talking about Don Carter and a lot of old friends. Maybe a trip to the Virgin Islands.
I've never been there. I'd like to.
Well, I've been there, and it's lovely. And finally, Rhonda Smith, windsurfing. Where do you do windsurfing?
In Hawaii.
Where? What island is the best?
I like Maui.
I have a son who lives in Kauai. In fact, my grandson lives over there. He's only 2 years old, my little boy, and he can surf, and it's amazing what they can do over there. We've selected 3 other fellows, though, and I want you to meet them right now. Enough about my family. You've met the ladies. You've met Robert up there. Robert, would you move over to the podium number 2? I want to meet David Cowgill, Joe Curtin, and Donald Lee Henry. Come on up here and get behind the podiums here. Welcome, gentlemen. My goodness gracious. We've gone formal here, haven't we? You are?
David Cowgill.
You are?
Donald Lee Henry.
Could you explain the outfit?
It's not a pretty job, but someone's got to do it. Black tie, yes.
Hey, guy, I tell you, all right. Fellas, you know the rules? The rules are if 2 or more of you choose the same young lady, nobody gets the trip. Take a good look at those ladies. Take a good look at the choices you have down here. And here's Bill Armstrong with a word about each romantic adventure. Billy?
First, it's a wonderful trip to Mexico. We'll fly both of you to romantic Mexico City on Mexicana Airlines. You may enjoy the Golden Aztec luxury service and the friendly feeling of Mexico furnished by Mexicana. And you'll have a memorable 4-day stay at the Maria Isabel Sheraton. Close to many great attractions, this elegant hotel offers nightlife and the real excitement of Mexico. Or you might want to hit the slopes in Lake Tahoe. We'll fly both of you to Reno, where it's just a short jaunt to Del Webb's Sahara Tahoe Hotel and Casino. With 500 luxurious rooms, gourmet dining, and celebrity entertainment, furnished by Del Webb's Sahara Tahoe. And while you're there, you may enjoy skiing at one of America's largest ski resorts, Heavenly Valley, located on the south shore of beautiful Lake Tahoe. Or you may be tempted by a vacation in St. Thomas. We'll fly both of you from Los Angeles to the Virgin Islands for a 4-day stay at Bluebeard's Castle Hotel. Deluxe accommodations, gourmet dining, dancing, and entertainment. Poolside living, tennis, fantastic beaches to choose from. Furnished by Bluebeard's Castle Hotel. Or if you like surfing and sunning, you might choose Hawaii. We'll fly both of you from Los Angeles for a 4-day stay at the Kauai Surf Resort, situated on Kalapaki Beach in Hawaii. 200 acres of tropical grounds, golf and tennis facilities available. Luxury rooms, fine dining, island entertainment furnished by Kauai Surf. By the way, these trips originate from Los Angeles on Fantasy.
Very good, Billy. Thank you. The rule is, if 2 or more of you pick the same trip or young lady, no fantasy. Guys, good luck. Make your choice right now. And when you make your choice, hold it up to your chest. We're going to reveal here individually to make it a little more exciting and clear. Okay. All right, sir. You've made your choice. Okay, we're going to ask Robert to reveal first. Reveal. Mexico City with our tiny gymnast. Reveal. Virgin Islands with Leila. Reveal. Hawaii with Rhonda. Don't reveal. Please say Lake Tahoe. That's all we're looking for is Lake Tahoe. Reveal. Mexico City. But you are going to Hawaii with Rhonda, and you are going to the Virgin Islands with Leila. Go over there, guys.
Some members of our studio audience and some fantasy participants will receive cooking and cleanup quick and easy with West Bend's electric skillet, 7-piece Craftsman cookery surface with Silverstone. Silverstone spells durability. A generous supply of Kentucky Fried Chicken and an insulated thermal bag to keep things fresh. Kentucky Fried Chicken, tender and spicy, bite after bite, we do chicken right. Video fans get set. Free video cartridge games for the young at heart of all ages. Mind-challenging fun charge from VidTech. Crystal Hot Sauce. The hot sauce with flavor is hot, but not too hot to let the flavor come through.
In a moment, we'll answer some of your mail and introduce you to a family with a purpose in life and a song in their hearts.
Parker Brothers kind of fun brings people together. I'm invading Western Europe.
Anyone can conquer the world playing Risk. It takes daring strategy.
I'm sweeping across Northern Europe.
Boldness, cunning.
I'm thundering into Mongolia.
Not bad for my kid sister.
Share a smile and your day seems a whole lot better.
Parker Brothers kind of fun brings people together.
Dad, when I grow up, will I be as strong as you?
Well, you already are, because boys' Fruit of the Loom underwear is made just as tough as we are.
Do I have the super band waistband?
Well, sure, for super durability.
Durability?
That means it lasts wash after wash. When you're from Fruit of the Loom, the only thing about being small is,
I have a smaller price.
Boys' cotton briefs with super band waistband, only $1.47 each.
The Energizer.
My radio.
See what you find when you clean out your closet?
I lost this about 2 years ago. Hey, still energized.
Comparing all leading battery brands after 2 years, nothing outlasts the Energizer from Eveready. Nothing outsnaps it. Nothing outadds, outwalks, outtapes, outshines, outlasts it. Nothing.
About 2 years and still energized.
The Energizer. Energize your life.
Long life.
Energize me.
Did you get the right air cleaner, Harry?
Got the ecologizer.
It costs more, Harry.
It does more, Millie. It takes tobacco smoke, dust, odors, and pollen.
That's what the cheaper one said too, Harry.
Cheaper ones don't have CA90. That's the difference. It does a better job removing formaldehyde.
Do we have formaldehyde?
Almost any home could have formaldehyde and other household gases.
Ecologizer. You got the right air cleaner, Harry.
You did get the right air cleaner, Harry, and now there are larger systems for even larger areas.
Formaldehyde?
Thanks to all of your letters that we're never at a loss for fantasies to fulfill, and that's the way we like it.
And right here, I have a letter that came to us from way up in the mountains. The community of Lytle Creek, California. It's from 14-year-old John Huffman, who says his wish is for his parents, Glenn and Laura Huffman. And according to John, his folks worked very, very hard to give him a good home.
But John reminded us how cold a home can get when you're a few thousand feet up with only a fireplace for heat.
John's fantasy? An easy one. A special stove to set in the fireplace to keep the house warm.
That sounds reasonable to me.
Sure.
I think this calls for a fantasygram.
Dear John, the heat's on, and it's coming from your new fireplace stove. And let's sign that warmly, Leslie.
And Peter, and our hot fantasy staff.
Hot fantasy staff, you're right. We just sent a fantasy to someone at home, and now we have some fantasies from... We like to do some audience fantasies. Would you like that, audience? All right. Shall I start? I'll begin. I'm looking for a young lady who is 26 years of age. She's a law student. She's a newlywed. She just moved to California. She only has a bed and a refrigerator. And her good deed today, she fed a hungry dog her eggs McMuffin. Where's Harriet Kennedy? Where's Harriet Kennedy? Hiya, Harriet. Come on up here. All right. When were you married?
July 10th.
Are you with your husband?
Yes.
Yeah? Why don't you stand up?
Oh, no, my husband's not here.
Oh, he's not here.
He's the law student.
Oh, he's the law student.
Right, and he's studying today.
Oh, well, good for him. I mean, we want him to pass the bar and all that kind of stuff. It says here that what gift would make you squeal with joy? What gift is that?
A color TV.
All right, let's hear you squeal. That's only good for a 17-inch color TV. How about a squeal for a 19-inch color TV? What kind of a squeal would you do for a remote Samsung 19-inch color TV? That's what we've been looking for. It's yours. Thank you, Harriet. Okay. Leslie, it's your turn.
I'm looking for a lady, 25 years of age. She's a registered nurse, and she says that she would like a nice surprise, and let me see what else it says here. It also says, wait a minute, that she'd like to meet the police officer who resuscitated her when she was 13 months of age. Where is Cynthia Stone?
Cynthia? Oh!
Ow!
Nice to see you. This is Leslie Uggams.
Hi, how you doing? Now, you want somebody that looking for the policeman that resuscitated you when you were 13 months old.
Right.
Well, what about if we came up with $500 to give to him? Would you give it to him?
I would give it to him. I'd give him 1,000. I'd give him $1 million.
Do you remember his name?
Yeah, I have a clipping in my purse. His name's Donald Burka. He's a highway patrolman.
Where does he live?
I have no idea.
What, his name? How do you spell the last name?
B-U-R-K-A.
And where did this happen?
Artesia, California.
Artesia. So Donald Burka,
right.
police
It's out
officer.
there.
If you'll get in touch with our fantasy office, we have $500 for you. What do we have for this show?
Plus, you know what we have for you? We have a Lytton microwave oven.
She
She wants
squealed.
one.
Maybe
She
we'll get her
squealed.
a TV
That's right. That's right, with the remote control.
Thank you.
You want a microwave? Well, you got a microwave.
You got the microwave. All right,
Okay.
here we go. Do I get a hug at least? Sure. Okay.
All right.
You know, the toughest obstacle in show business is the first big break. A chance to show your talent to the world, and that's what we do each day in the Fantasy Spotlight. And next, the Robinson family gets that chance.
That's right.
New Tidy Cat 3 is a hard-working pack box fella.
Oh, Tidy Cat 3. When you go, One. It deodorizes better. Two. Absorbs like a real go-getter. Three. It leaves a clean, fresh scent. Tidy Cat 3. Got three-way odor controller. So when you go.
It's one hard-working cat box filler.
This boy is known as Little Mess because mishaps seem to follow him everywhere. So rather than drag out her heavy vacuum cleaner, his mother reached for her cordless dustbuster from Black & Decker. It's light, powerful, recharges continuously, and perfect for small, fast cleanups on stairs, floors, anywhere. So if you've got a little mess around your house, get yourself a Black & Decker dustbuster. And remember, it makes a perfect gift at Christmas time, too.
Wyatt! Mom, how'd you do it? You survived 4 of us, but those 2 wear me out.
Took care of myself and took iron-rich Geritol.
Could I have iron-poor blood?
Most women don't, but it's America's biggest nutritional problem. And Geritol is iron-rich.
Just 1 tablet has more iron than a pound of calf's liver. Iron is Geritol's middle name.
How you feeling?
Great. Taking care of myself.
Take iron-rich Geritol care of yourself.
Mrs. Conroy, where does it hurt?
Both thumbs and across my knuckles.
Mrs. Conroy doesn't know it, but she's going to test heat against Bengay.
The right hand, the heat is penetrating.
How's your left hand?
Feels a little bit warm, but not like the right.
Would you like to know what that product is?
I would. Heat. It really feels good.
For minor arthritis pain, you'll feel heat faster. Works for hours.
I'm going to buy heat. It does feel better.
Tonight on Real People, relive an amazing air crash rescue drama. Then Natalie gets a date with a boxer.
Wow.
And he's a real knockout on facts. Next, the Keatons are robbed.
Why would they do that?
They're burglars, Elise. That's their job.
Family ties. Then Quincy struggles to save a cop from becoming a killer.
My date tonight is with NBC.
Circle we call the Fantasy Spotlight. Actually, today we could even call it the Family Spotlight.
That's right.
Sure.
And that's the place where undiscovered talent gets a chance to appear on national television.
The group you're about to meet, well, they have an incredible story. Beginning 10 years ago, they came to California to break into the music business, Mom, Dad, and the 2 performing children.
Now, ordinarily, that's tough enough, but in this case, a little bit more. You see, both Mom and Dad are blind.
I would like you to meet them, and we'd love to meet them, so you can hear their story. It's a lovely story as told by the people who lived it. Ladies and gentlemen, the Robertson family. Nice to see you all. Cyrus, you're the mama?
I'm the mama.
Well, you do the talking, all right? Tell us briefly what happened when you got to California.
Well, we rented a car to come out here to fulfill our dream, you know. We were going to be stars, you know, real stars. And what happened, the guy that was driving the rented car, he was supposed to go and get the deposit on the car, which was $250. But we waited on him, and we waited and waited and waited.
What happened?
He didn't come back.
He ripped you off then?
He ripped us off.
First of all, what is your name? We haven't met you.
My name is Steve.
Oh, Steve Jr.?
Steve
And you are?
Marlon Robertson.
Marlon, all right. All's well that ends well.
That's
and
right.
the stage is all yours. Would
Ladies
do the
and gentlemen,
introduction, please.
The Robinson family.
All right, thank you, Leslie.
Tell me where I go, where through many dangers I've already come. It was grace that brought me, and grace will lead me on.
Lord God, when trouble rises, he wiped tears from my eyes. Lord, but Jesus will burn it down. For me, his love is all around. I get burdened down. Sometimes he wipes tears from my eyes. Just love the Lord. For me, his love is all around.
Father, stretch. Mind the need, know the help I know, if I withdraw, mind from thee, tell me where I go, where through many dangers I've already come. It was grace that brought me, grace will lead me
Lord God, trouble
rises,
he wiped tears from my eyes. Lord, but Jesus will burn it down. For me, his love is all around. I get burdened down. Sometimes he wipes tears from my eyes. Just love the Lord. For me, his love is all around.
Iris, I'm going to get right here.
Yes, it's beautiful.
It's amazing watching you during the interview. It's, and I hope this is not in bad taste. I certainly don't intend it to be. It's hard to believe that you are blind. You make eye contact, and your husband's blind. Two courageous parents raising two very attractive and talented sons. And we have something for you. Leslie?
Yes, we do. We have, first of all, we have a check for you for appearing here on Fantasy. We wish you all the luck in the world.
Thank you so much.
And we also know that another dream of yours is to be able to afford some costumes to really dress up the act. And here's another check from all of us at Fantasy, and we think that will cover the cost for you, Cyrus. Best of luck to the family. Thank you all.
Keep singing.
The Singing Robinson family.
Some members of our studio audience and some Fantasy participants will receive Polanex Pure Air 99 2-speed air cleaner deodorizer, an ideal gift for people who care about the air they breathe from Polanex. Lipton noodles and sauce, your favorite side dish now. 2 creamy new flavors, new butter and herb, new sour and creamy charge, delicious. Wood Scent Pledge for clearly more beautiful natural shine, a fresh natural fragrance too. Wood Scent Pledge for all your wood furniture. Garanimals matching tag fashions, children's wear famous for the quality, fit, and fashion mothers insist on. Garanimals for boys and girls, infants to teens. Glade Aerosol, the air freshener that instantly makes your home fresh. One spray, you'll know the difference Glade made. Hotel accommodations for some Fantasy participants furnished by the Marriott Hotel and Resorts worldwide. All having fine dining, entertainment, sports facilities, and gift shops.
Next, $1,000 in cash to one of you out there in the audience. Studio audience, no. TV audience. Somebody wrote us a letter.
Who won?
Don't ask. What are you eating?
Sunflower seeds.
Sunflower seeds? Do you know about Sunlight cooking oil?
Yes.
Sunlight's made from